Ranching post-fight press conference. I'm here with Barry McGuigan of Cyclone Promotions, Shane McGuigan, just as trainer, Nissa Sauerland representing Motor AG, and Josh Taylor. Josh, your dream came true tonight. You heard the magic words and the new, and you're in the final of the World Boxing Super Series. How do you feel right now?
I don't quite know how to put it into words, but yeah, I'm over the moon. I'm not surprised that it sounds, I don't want to sound big-headed, but I'm not surprised that I'm world champion. I've always believed in my goals and my ability. So, but it's brilliant to actually realise my dream and become world champion. It's a huge weight off my own shoulders, you know. So yeah, goal achieved, but now it's time to move on and kick on and achieve more and win this tournament.
And was this the toughest test to date in your career?
Well, yeah, I think so, but I felt quite comfortable in there. I felt really comfortable in there. You know, I took a couple of rounds off, switched off a few times because I was so comfortable, but I could have made it a lot easier for myself, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I felt comfortable, felt really comfortable.
But yeah, were you ever in trouble or?
No, not once, never in trouble. I just I let them get off on me a little bit too much, just covering up a bit too much and letting them work a bit too much and giving away free shots. But that was me switching off. But you know, I'm happy with the performance, and I'm sure I can't wait to watch it back. I'm sure it was a great fight to watch. It was all action, and yeah, I'm happy. I'm pleased with the performance. Yeah.
Thanks, Josh. And Nissa, talk us through what we saw tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very good, very strong performance by Josh. I think that Baranchik was always going to be a very tough test, and he proved that tonight. I think Scotland can definitely be proud of the man to my left. You know, I think definitely a new Scottish hero tonight, and you know, he deserves all the credit he gets. It was a great job, and I look forward to the final. I think Josh against Regis Prograis is, you know what the tournament's all about, the best versus the best, 50-50 fights, and you know, I can't wait. Just let Josh have a bit of time off, and then you know, get back straight on it for the final. Thank you.
Shane, how proud are you with the man on your right?
Yeah, very proud. You know, 15 fights and the world champion. You know, we've been working together since 2015, and it feels like yesterday when we all sat down and had that discussion and decided to get you to turn pro. And yeah, I'm extremely proud. You know, personally, it's my third world champion, but it's, you know, I've been working with Josh just straight out the amateurs, so just to see him crown there. It's amazing, you know. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of sleepless nights, lots of punching and getting frustrated at each other. One guy little wrestles in the gym and stuff. Yeah, we got a good relationship, but you know, it's been tough. I mean, we've been fast tracked, and you know, it's all paid off tonight. It's been an incredible journey, but this is just a start.
And did you believe 4 years ago that this would fast track to a world championship 4 years later?
Personally, you know, maybe not quite this quick, but we always knew he had the ability to win a world title. He turned pro quite late. He achieved so much as an amateur, but what a stage to do it. Amazing to do it back home with the support, and it's really what dreams are made of. And you know, he's an elite fighter, and you know, he says he took a few rounds off. He was comfortable in there. You know, I believe he's going to win this tournament and unify the division, and I believe he's the best 140-pound fighter out there, and you know, it's just another fight to prove it, and we just have to go out and continue to knuckle down and continue to keep improving and win this tournament.
Thank you, Shane. On to you, Barry. What are your thoughts right now?
Oh, I'm absolutely thrilled. He's a great talent, huge talent. I was cursing him a bit today because he fought a little bit too much. He could have made it much easier, but he wanted to get the guy out of there. I thought his counter punching was spectacular. His timing was great. He's getting better all the time, and he's improving. And Regis Prograis is obviously a great fighter, but this is the best 140 pound fighter in the world.
Thanks, Barry. And Josh, how do you see the matchup against Regis Prograis compared to your other two fights?
I think it's a very different fight. This fight tonight was a much more physical fight. I think this fight will be a much more skillful fight, a more tactical fight, because we're both smart fighters and intelligent in the ring. So yeah, I think it'll be more of a tactical fight than a physical fight, I think. But I'm more than comfortable and more 100% confident that I'm going to win this tournament. So yeah, I'm more than happy to, wherever it is, you know, go and win this tournament outright.
Yeah, you're on to maybe unified titles, maybe lift Muhammad Ali's trophy.
Yeah.
How big would that be for you?
Oh, it's brilliant. You know, this is another achievement, another goal I want to do. I want to win this tournament, unify the division and win that Ali trophy. You know, and then longer term goals, I want to go on and become undisputed champion. But that's obviously down the line. I've got to fight Prograis in the final, and I believe we'll win that fight. I believe we'll win it.
Great, thanks Josh. Let's take some questions from the floor.
Silence.
It seemed like Baranchik was dangerous really early, and then the two knockdowns in the 6th round seemed to take some of the starch out of him. Did you feel that as he started to box after that?
Yeah, once I started hurting him, we started trying to box a little bit, and then I tried to put the pressure on a little bit as well. But then I got a little bit lazy and switched off a little bit, and he still had his power. You know, he was still very dangerous right through to the end. You know, so I didn't want to switch off and, you know, get caught with a big shot. You know, because he did have his power right till the end, right till the final bell. But you know, I say it was nice and easy. So I took the foot off the gas a little bit and decided to box a little bit more. And you know, but I could have made it easier for myself, but decided not to have a little bit of a fight.
Shane, you had kittens in the last round when he seemed to be juicing out, because the fight was won by them.
No, because I think he'd worked out Baranchik's patterns. He'd worked out his the way he throws his combinations, the way he loads up, and he was comfortable by then. So I wasn't having kids. I knew that I knew that he was.
Like it, well done, good.
Yeah. Like
Welcome, Regis. Regis,
Yeah.
you were ringside tonight.
Uh-huh.
Tell us what you saw.
It was a good fight. I'm glad to be here. It was just a real good fight. You know, I saw a lot of holes. He got to tighten it up. Hopefully the trainer can tighten it up for him. I definitely, you know, but you can't get hit like that from me. I told him that in the ring. You can't get hit like that from me. So we'll see, but I can't wait. I already had in my mind when we went to Moscow for the parents. I already had in my mind it's gonna be me and him. Now it's here, and I'm pretty sure he said the same thing. It's gonna be me and him. So can't wait.
What's your response, Josh?
Yeah, same thing. Can't wait. So, like I said, it's a very different fight from tonight. I'm switched off, but I'm more. I'm 100% confident I'm going to win this fight. He's the same. He's a top fighter. I'm a top fighter. We're both winners. Got the same mentality. So yeah, we're both going in believing we can win. But I'm going to win that fight. I'm going to win that Ali trophy.
Any other questions? We have Regis Prograis here.
Regis, you've got a particular Glasgow welcome tonight. Would you be more inclined or less inclined to come back?
I don't know. You know, it depends. I don't know, because he has a big fan base here. I have a big fan base home, so maybe put in a neutral place. Of course, I know y'all over here is definitely. I feel like the culture is definitely bigger on fighting. You know, so we'll see. Depends.
You know you're not meant to wear anything under your kilt.
I know. I can't be naked though right now. 'Cause we got this from the ring announcer, and so he was naked under here. And it's a little sweaty too, so I'm not gonna have all my ass, you know, sweating and all that shit. I can't do that right now. But I know about it.
You would bring that up, Andy, because he was
Right, so a fan favourite brand, big fans, you know, he went out close and traded, he was good outside.
Yeah. It wasn't the most complete performance. I think, you know, there was a couple of leaky gaps there, but he got so comfortable with Baranchek's patterns and movements, and you know, as Regis said, he's gonna cause a lot more problems. He's gonna be setting a lot more traps. So it's going to be a completely different fight. It's going to be much more tactical and skillful fight. But you know, they've both got the power to hurt each other. I think it's going to be one of the most exciting fights out there. It's still going to be a bit more tactical, but it's still going to be electric.
Josh, with everything going on after the weigh-in yesterday, how did that affect you at all? Did it affect you?
Nothing at all. Not easy. You know, just I think it was a bit more. The boards felt a bit more unprofessional. You know, they announced the weight, and then I went and took and I had a drink. They should have stopped me from having a drink from standing off the scales. I would have took my pants off and I'd been bang on. You know. So.
This is a hell of a fight just because I think that me and him could be in the next, say 3 years, if we didn't fight each other now, we could be pay-per-view. But you have it right now, you know, you have, that's why I entered into the tournament, same thing with him, just because it is, we hear it all the time, it really is, it's the best people fighting the best. It's not, you know, it's single elimination, and then, you know, he had to beat 2 people, I had to beat 2 people to get here, so that's why, you know, that's why it's perfect, because, you know, you have in every other division right now, almost if they're not in the World Boxing Super Series, you got champions, but nobody really know who the best is right now. You got title holders. I wouldn't even call them champions. I call them title holders because they just have belts out there and they just fighting, you know, they just fighting whoever. But with me and him, you have, it's truly the best in the division, fighting the best in the division. And this really could be a pay-per-view fight, you know, in a couple of years, but it's happening this year. So that's why, you know, this is like a, you know, I think it's gonna be like a super fight.
Thank you, Nessa, by the way, for making it possible. The WBSS offered amazing money for these kids and great opportunities, so they need to be applauded. It's a fantastic event. Congratulations.
How do you see the matchup, Barry?
I think it's a tremendous fight, and Regis is a very solid puncher, getting better with his head movement, and it's definitely a very, very exceptional fighter, but so is Josh Taylor, and I just think it's a brilliant match. They're the 2 best 140 pounders in the world, no question about it. I believe Taylor's the best, but Regis won't agree with me.
Of course not. It's cool. We had a long time. We in Scotland. Y'all supposed to say that, right? That's how it's supposed to say, but it's cool.
Let's have a last one. Anyone? All right, this wraps up